about the only thing with more bite than these South Dakota Glacial Lake walleyes is starting to be the wind.
I'll give your weathermen one thing, they're very consistent out here. When they say 10 to 15, you add them together and that's what you get out here.
Thankfully, higher boat speeds aren't really an issue in this particular presentation of Slow Death.
Keith, I got a real good one there. After taking the monsoon wave.
Where Keith and Dan are able to control their lines and lures against both the weeds or changing wind speeds.
I'm going to try to spin the boat up into the wave here so we come to the side a little better. But
Alright.
This wind's kind of a little difficult.
Thanks to matching their line lengths to the total weight they're using on their bottom bouncers.
Here he comes.
There he is. I got him.
I got him. Oh, you must have been right next to the weeds. Got little weeds on the hook too.
This wind's a little difficult up here, but those fish love weeds, and you gotta burn a little weed to get them. But
We're kind of right on the edge of the weeds, aren't we?
right,
Yeah. I figured that out
just
already.
another quality fish. The majority of fish that we're marking, the nice fish we're marking, have been on 14 to 16 feet of water. We haven't been having much luck catching those fish, but as soon as we bump up into the base of the weed line in about 8 to 9 feet of water, those seem to be our aggressive fish. You don't mark as many, but the ones that are up there are the biters. So we've been focusing on the 8 to 9 foot. We'll bump out to 14 to 16 and come back into the break line. Some of the keys to the bottom Slow Death that I like to use, I like to use a lot more speed. A lot of people pull at 0.6, 0.8, 0.9. I myself, I like to go like 1.2 and as fast as 1.5. Which that does for me, I can cover more ground and it helps give me a reaction bite. And what also really I like that it does, it takes away the smaller fish. When you go slow, the smaller fish grab on, you get a lot of deep hook, a lot of gut hook fish, and it's hard to release those fish. So when you get faster, you can target the bigger fish. They're better hooked on towards the end of the mouth more instead of gut hooked. And when I'm doing that, so you want to keep your line angle at a 45-degree angle. So when you add more speed, you got to add more weight to your bottom bouncers. You want to fish at a 45-degree angle. So for example, I use a 1.5 weight. That seems to be, when I'm fishing at 10 to 15 feet of water, that seems to get me to the desired angle of the line for my presentation. So keys to bottom bouncer, our Slow Death fishing, is speed, depth, and bottom bouncer weight control. And once you get those down, you're going to catch lots of fish.
Oh yeah, this is definitely a good one.
There's a dandy.
Oh yeah.
Of course, you're moving 100 miles an hour here.
That's all right, huh? Get them up to you. Oh yeah, good fish. Very nice.
Dandy fish.
Now that's good fish. It's that action, it's that wave action, that working it, you know.
Well, just living proof that Slow Death is just
barely had him.
awesome way to catch fish.
Isn't that a good fish?
That's a beautiful fish there. Look at the nice colors to him. Golly.
I like it, you know, and he fought hard. I mean, he's not a monster fish, but there's in this warm water, fairly shallow, they certainly fight good. I like it. I like it, Dan Stier.
Nice fish. Nice
And
fish.
there's that wave action. I'm gonna use it, man. I'm gonna use it.
Leading information on tackle and techniques to make you a better fisherman. Presented by Mercury.
In treble hooks, the Mustad triple grip for years has been one of the most popular choices for a bunch of anglers. For a few reasons. The inward bend of that hook has kept fish on. Also, the strength and durability has been second to none. Whether you're pulling crankbaits like a Berkeley flicker shad or trolling open water spinners where a lot of guys like to tie a treble hook on the back of that. Now in the past few years, you've actually seen the KVD triple grip hook, a new hook from Mustad, come out. You know, there's a few changes that they've made to that hook. One being, it goes from a 20-degree hook angle to a 12-degree. Now what that does for you is it maintains that inward bend, but gives you a little bit larger hook gap, which is good for your hooking percentages. But that hook, that KVD hook, has always been a little bit strong in wire. It's been a little bit heavy for guys that want to fish, you know, say like a smaller crankbait like this, or even maybe going ice fishing. Just a little bit too heavy for those small, subtle presentations. So there's a new hook that Mustad just came out with, and it's the TG58. So this hook actually has those same attributes I was talking about with that KVD treble, that 12-degree bend, but now it has the lighter wire diameter. It's available in all the same sizes, so just use the size you typically would, but now you get all those great characteristics in a brand new triple grip.